Alright, welcome back everyone to Pat Does. Now this is part 2 of the Epiphone Flying V58. Now today I'm going to start getting into cleaning up all these rusted, corroded metal parts. So as you can see there's a lot of pitting and that on this bridge piece thing. Yeah, everything. This guitar lived in a garage, not in a case, near the beach. So it had a lot of just sea air coming over it, and all the metal is coming, and there's rust, like straight up rust there on the tuners, as you can see. So in this part 2 I'm going to clean up all the metal parts using cleaning vinegar. So I'm going to soak them in these little containers for a number of hours. About 6 hours worth I ended up doing. So I'll show you that there. I'll time lapse for a lot of this video. But 6 hours sitting in the vinegar, and then after that I get the bicarbonate soda, dunk the metal parts in that and neutralize the vinegar. There's a doggy. Neutralize the vinegar, sort of stop the rusting, and then give it a nice little warm soapy bath. So yeah, let's just jump in, have a look, and enjoy. And yeah, look at that. Look at all the rust coming off. This bit's about 2 hours later, and you can already see what's starting to lift just from that. So yeah. And coming up here, this is the 6 hour mark, and you can see what's lifted. The screws there particularly rusted, especially the black ones I noticed. So yeah, once you give them a clean, you can see the rust there, how it turns out at the end. So let's go for a time lapse and get cleaning. So here I'm just putting bicarb soda in water. So I'm going to get the parts and put them in that. That'll neutralize the vinegar, and that process should stop the rust growing. So every little bit there, sitting there. Give it a mix, because vinegar is also acidic, so it will eat away metal over long periods, hence why the bicarb to neutralize the vinegar to stop the rust. And then that'll sit in there. I'll put all the bits in, give it a mix and a stir, sit for a bit, and then I'll put them into warm soapy water and then give everything a scrub down in and out to make sure there's no bicarb, no vinegar left, and you'll see after that how everything turns out. Now just giving everything a scrub down in the bicarb water first. Now this is a copper brush which is gentle and doesn't scratch the stainless steel parts. So even though it's quite a sharp brush, if you touch your finger with it, you think it's sharp and scratchy, but to the metal it doesn't leave any scratches, so it's quite good. So yeah, just start giving everything a scrub down in the water, the bicarb, and then the second tank there is warm soapy water. Now the tuners here, just remember at the start all the rust, so you can see that, look how much it's lifted off. And then just let them soak in another little tank of hot water. And look at them now, nice and shiny, look at that. Now originally I was going to try and polish all the bits and the V-shaped bridge piece there with a little Dremel drill, but in the end I thought I'll leave it like that because it gives it a nice little relic look. Well, it is genuine relic, it's just stopping the rust so the rust isn't active and shouldn't come back. But look at the pickups there, like they got some greening on it and the rust bits, so yeah, cleaning product in that, the copper brush, and get into the screw pole pieces and stuff there. So yeah, like I said, end up leaving it, gives a bit of a relic look, which is natural relic because it is where it happened to the guitar, instead of trying to polish every little bit. And it makes the guitar look nice because there is a few chips and that in the body itself and a couple little scratches, so it just gives an overall light relic-y look, which is all natural relic-y. Like, yeah, look at the rust coming out of that, see that colour there. So mainly just wanted to kill the rust so it stopped growing, and then you still got that sort of nice little look there. So overall I reckon it turned out pretty good, and you'll see in part 3 when I put it together how it all looks come together. But yeah, let's get onto the neck now. I'm going to polish these frets and then clean the guitar down. So yeah, check it out. Bit of icicle alcohol there just to spray on the fretboard, clean any grime and stuff off it. And here you can see how dull the frets are to start with. And let's get into polishing these things up. There you go, check out the shine on them. So they are nice and polished now. Check out the shine there, it's made a huge difference. Now just a bit more alcohol spray just to get rid of some of that tape residue that getting in there. So it's good just to lift anything sticky or otherwise on the guitar. It's good for all over the place. And now time to oil the fret. So put this in and let it soak in for a bit. And then you can always top it up again after a little while. Wipe it off and over nice hydrated fretboard. And then let's get into these plastic bits. You can look at the rust colour stuck on the plastic. That's from all the screws and that rolled in. So give these a bit of clean out too. But overall, it's a pretty good condition guitar. It's just, yeah, a lot of surface rust from just being in the sea air. Left in a garage uncovered, and that's what happened. So there you have it, all cleaned up, ready to go. So tune into part 3 for the assembly, and let's see what this thing looks like and see what it sounds like, because you can see sound. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.